Let's get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Bloody good double.
Never gets old. Good afternoon, everybody. It's the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 77. I'm your host, Rick. Joining me, as always, is the beautiful co-host of mine here, Mr. Adam. How you doing?
7-7. That's got to be something. Numerology. Call in.
Don't call in about numerology.
Oh, okay.
I'll swear you up and
Someone
down.
will break that down. 7, 7, 7 plus 7. 7 times 2 is 14.
Oh God, the room
with
starts
slam poetry.
Yeah, the room starts fucking unfolding like Inception and shit.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it would be remiss of me not to mention the lovely and talented executive intern Logan's here.
Hello.
He's back from 69 and the Homeless for Charity last week.
Oh yeah.
And I guess speaking of charity, I just got done rubbing down my beautiful co-host with some pain cream.
Yeah.
Daddy had a little bit of a back issue today. I told him he's got to quit letting all those mountain men ride him side saddle. It's not good for your lumbar. You feeling all right though? Is it like actually helping? Or
I got the heating pad on, so.
Do you notice a difference though with the cream?
Yeah, probably.
I'm always hesitant.
Send that picture to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you, Adam. Logan got some candid shots.
Oh no.
Of me rubbing you down. Fucking. I'm always wondering though about those pain creams and stuff like that, especially if they're like CBD and THC together or something like that. You always have to wonder the effectiveness of it.
The efficacy.
Yeah, efficacy. Yeah, I almost went there, but I was like, I couldn't remember if that was the proper verbiage for that particular term. Anyway, yeah, I gave Daddy a rub down. We ate some chicken store. We are back in action. Hope everybody had a good week. It was a tough one for me, just because of work and weather and all that other bullshit.
You guys got some weather? You didn't get weather.
Well, it's just been cold and shitty out, dude. And
Slightly cold.
Well, it's like I hate it. Like in Colorado, it's such a fucking toss up because I like to walk to work when it's nice and shit like that. And so in the daytime, it's like 60 and like a nice little breeze is going. And so I'm like, oh, you know, I'm feeling myself. I'll put my tracksuit on, go to work. I get out. And it's like the tundra out there and the fucking wind's blowing at like 60 miles an hour sideways. I was telling Adam the other day I got to work and my fucking thighs hurt.
Yeah.
Because I was walking in a straight line to work, but up against the wind, you're walking at like an incline kind of. Blast my quads.
Dude, this isn't California, dude. All right?
Yeah, I know.
It gets cold.
You think I would have learned that shit by now? I've been here fucking 7 years. Kind of a pain in the ass.
You gotta ride like the wind, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I was kind of bummed the fucking chicken store guy wasn't there. I really want to get a picture for the fans.
That was like a leprchaun, dude.
You think so?
You realize that?
So
we'll never see him again.
As you all remember, we were talking about this fucking hard ass at the chicken store who was flexing. He just like he was an employee there, or so we thought.
Allegedly.
Or so we thought. Yeah, he was decked out in chicken store gear. It looked like he was coming off of a hard shift. Like real fat, middle-aged guy, doesn't fit the demographic that normally works there. It's usually a bunch of like younger teenagers and shit like that. It's like a first job, you can tell. And so like this guy, he was just laying out in the fucking in the booth, and he had no mask on. He had his arms sprawled out, and he was breathing so heavy. He was doing like this. And Adam and I are looking at each other like, what is this dude's deal, and why is he flexing here of all places? A place where the community gathers at the chicken store for a common love of one thing.
He was like the chicken store Jesus.
Yeah.
You know how Jesus was like set out like that? That's like the chicken store version.
He's the chicken martyr.
They hang him up on the wall.
I wouldn't mind
Gold
that.
cross.
But yeah, we came back today trying to get a picture, hopefully, you know, because we always go there at the same time. It's not like we're deviating from the times that we show up there, but he was nowhere to be seen. So Adam and I were just coming up with scenarios as to what happened, like that he got fired and shit, or maybe He like tried to kill himself in the cane sauce.
No chicken had been sent.
No tendies had been breaded. They're good tendies though. Oh shit. So did you guys see the cringy Wolf of Wall Street Jordan Belfort video yet?
No.
Okay, so as we talked about last week, everybody at this point in time, no matter who you are, you have to know what's going on with Robinhood and GameStop and all that bullshit. So we're not going to rehash all those details.
Okay.
But over this week, Jordan Belfort, the original Wolf of Wall Street here, he's been speaking out publicly how he's in support of retail investors and how he thinks Robinhood pulled some bullshit. And this is a classic case of a scumbag Wall Street guy turned felon, then turned author, and now he's on the little guy's side.
You think he dyes his hair?
Yes, he dyes his hair. Shut up. You dye your hair.
I don't dye my hair. This hair is natural, dude.
What did Rabbi call you last night? He pulled out a really good reference. Rabbi, I see you in the chat. I can't remember who you called. You said Adam was like somebody. I can't remember his fucking name now.
I don't recall.
It was a good reference, so I really wish I could remember that. Anyway, yeah, he definitely dyes his hair. He's doing the soy sauce thing. But
very thin eyebrows.
So he created this video over the week and released it on YouTube here, and it's just like, yes, I think all of us on the show, I think most people out there in the world, they're in support of retail investors sticking it to hedge funds. No one's rooting for the hedge funds.
No, of course.
We get it. But this guy, he's doing this he's doubling down on this support. This is supposed to be a support video. And he's cutting in clips of the movie Wolf of Wall Street with that. And he's taking the speech from the movie and all that bullshit.
Dude, it's a work, man.
Yeah, it's pretty disingenuous, but I'm going to play it.
That's his angle nowadays.
It's just silly, but I don't know. It made me laugh because why, it reminds me of the when the celebrities were doing those compilation videos where each of these celebrities are telling you to do something, or I can't remember what it was for.
Oh, what about the ALS water ice bucket challenge? Remember that?
Yeah, that kind of shit. It's kind of in that vein.
Calling you out.
Time's up. All right, let's get into this video.
All right, JB here, the real Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
This is to all you Wall Street bettors.
I also want to say, look at how glassed out his eyes are. Like, this dude's not still
this guy's
on
high
lewds.
as fuck or something, dude. Look at his eyes. It looks like they're red.
He's still got those lewds from the movie,
He's
dude.
red.
That's okay.
Come on.
Robin Hooders, day traders, it's a message of love,
Okay.
respect, support, most importantly, encouragement. Because you all need to hear this right now. And so does Wall Street.
Cutting in the movie. Hope we don't get copyrighted for that one.
For years, I've been telling you guys to never take no for an answer, right? To never stop trading. To hold the line. To keep squeezing the fucking testicles of those dastardly short sellers until you get what you want.
He's also kind of taking credit for this movement, I feel like.
It. To never stop squeezing them by the balls until they're forced to either buy or die. And now,
he's got a very classic.
That Robinhood is pulling on us now.
He's got a very classic scumbag finance guy voice.
Do you think those are his real teeth?
No. No.
I was trying to figure out, how fake is this guy?
This is how you know that Adam deals with money in his day-to-day existence, because he knows all the things. He knows the first things that scumbag finance guys go out and buy with their billions. Fucking Washington teeth over here. Those those teeth are just too perfect.
Yeah, they don't fit necessarily right.
Yeah. Old piano teeth.
Stopping us from trading. Barring us from their platform, our home, the home that we built. What the fuck is that,
You were them.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's Wall Street. It's the hedge funds. It's fucking Robinhood being fucking hypocrites. That's what it is.
Robinhood.
He's edgy, man.
It's them.
He is an edge master.
Trying to squash us, the little guy, to put us
He's not the little guy.
Places
exactly.
Way around like we've been.
That's what pisses me off about this video. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against the dude. You get what you get. I kind of like a good scumbag story, an anti-hero kind of thing.
Sure.
Whatever. I'll leave it. I'll leave his, you can think what you want about the guy. This particular video just seems, ill-timed and just he's not the one to be doing this. Maybe if he had been part of the subreddit in its inception, you know, this idea's inception, and he's like doing this type of shit, I get it. But you're jumping in at the very last minute when it's starting to kind of die out in the mainstream media, and you're releasing shit like this and like saying words like we and us, and it's like, dude, you're worth millions of dollars. Stop it.
Well, it's just corny. If you want to say it, just don't do the stupid productive video like that. Just say it.
If you look at his Twitter, all of the GameStop stuff that he's posted only goes back about 5 days. The rest of it is him just posting self-appearance links from CNN.
He's trying to drive up the price, dude.
You guys
jumped in late.
You guys forget.
Paper hands.
The man's a wolf.
Paper hands.
So he knows how to feast, even if it's just on a carcass. He comes in for the scraps.
You think he's got diamond hands?
You know what? I think I take back what I just said about this man, because he is the wolf, and he always does come back for the scraps. And you know he's making money. I mean, even off of just YouTube dollars alone, you know, this video's got a couple hits. Let me see. I don't know if I grabbed this from an official channel, by the way. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, it is his channel. Yeah, it's got over 1 million views.
Yeah, he's making like $5 for that.
But even then, it doesn't matter. It's Jordan Belfort. He's coming in for the scraps.
Yeah.
Man, learn from the best.
Scrap
Do
baby,
it to
dude.
them.
Scrap
So-
baby.
You know what, Wall Street?
We don't need a speech, dude.
I know, right?
Just
You know
do
what,
it.
Rob?
It should have ended there. This is a
Sit down
2 minute.
and talk. Just talk like a human being.
2 minutes and 43 seconds of this.
Say, this is my case.
We're not leaving.
Oh.
We're not leaving.
I hate, dude, the splicing in of the
We're not
movie
fucking
is too
leaving.
much. Yeah, I don't get the splicing in of the movie.
Oh, Jonah Hill.
Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, he starts really getting cringy. This is the cringiest part of the whole video.
The show goes on. This
You're-
is our home.
You're not
You
DiCaprio.
need a fucking wrecking ball to take us out of here.
Dude, he definitely smoked weed before he did this.
They're gonna have
Those
to
are
send
lewds.
The National Guard and fucking SWAT team.
He's on lewds
because
and
we
weed.
ain't going
Potentially
nowhere.
legit.
PCP.
Fuck them.
Oh no. See, that's the cringy part. You're doing that shit. Why? All right, we're getting into movie territory now. That's the video though. Come on.
I never watched the movie, to be honest, so.
You never saw Wolf of Wall Street?
Nah.
It's a good movie. It's a damn fine movie.
Yeah. Not into it.
You really haven't seen it?
No.
It's all those millions you got.
Yeah, you'd think you'd want to watch a biopic of yourself.
No.
Yeah.
It's just, nah. not
Fucking
interested.
driving around on lewds, side swiping people in his Lamborghinis.
Very accurate. Very accurate. It's my life.
Getting in fights with fucking Jonah Hill, strangling with phone cords. That's the thing. He's got all this money, but he can't afford cordless phones.
Yeah.
Bag of shit. Oh, Rabbi said he can't remember. He can't remember the name he called you because he was drunk. Cool. When aren't you, Rabbi? You and Adam both. You guys live by the sauce. You're gonna die by the sauce. John Lemon says these people always pop up around popular movements trying to grab some relevancy. I can't fucking read. Yeah, you're right, John. Also good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Let's see what else we got up here. Oh yeah. Okay, so this has nothing to do with anything other than I just found some elder abuse.
Oh no, dude.
If you guys remember from years ago, the hat removal lady, there's been several CCTV clips kind of like this in the past. We've all seen them. We all remember the horrors of the knockout game.
Mm-hmm.
Now it seems to just be a general assault game, and I've seen several of these, but this was my favorite because of I'm not judging on anything other than the comedic value of the fall you're about to see.
Where is this?
I don't fucking know. Hold on, let me see if it even says right here. It just says jerk assaulting elderly cowardly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. A lot of these have been popping up in Canada though. I've been seeing a lot of.
Dude, you see that Canadians killed each other when they were shoveling?
Yeah, that's actually part of bad news. Why don't you?
Oh shit, I didn't know that. Sorry.
So yeah, we're gonna. No,
Okay,
it's
never
okay.
mind.
It's not like I
All
don't write a description of the show. I guess.
Yeah, I saw that. It was fucking nuts.
Rabbi says, I remember calling Adam a Nazi from the Ukraine, but that's just a known fact.
Uh-oh. That's not nice.
Yeah, he's popping off, dude. Don't make Adam teach you about socialism again. All right, let's watch this video. I don't know if there's any volume. Ah!
Well, that person could die from that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he could.
This could be like China.
I don't know. I think
how's the date laid out?
I don't think China, because there's graffiti on this trash can. I think you can get into Dutch.
The time doesn't help either.
Yeah.
If it was European, it would say like, if it was an hour later, it'd say 13.
The date would be written differently.
As well.
Yeah, you're
this
right.
is Canada, maybe, or America.
Just take a look at this push. Oh, and dude, that poor old guy, he didn't even have time to catch himself. He took that whole thing on the face.
His mask wasn't properly worn, so.
What if that's what it was?
Yeah, dude.
You're right, dude. He had it under his nose.
That was the
like
mask
a tough
police,
guy.
dude. It's the undercover mask police.
Look at it in reverse like that. Yeah, that's definitely, I don't know. That's hard to tell.
He had his mask up all the way. That guy was assaulting him.
That's true. The guy assaulting him is doing the right thing. But look at those legs.
Well, he's
that's
not
actually
keeping 6 feet away.
That's true, but he's also
he made it 6 feet away.
He's trying to remind the elderly gentleman to lift his mask up over his nose.
It's probably true.
He was a little heavy-handed. Actually, I'm looking at the structure of the legs. That might be a chick. That might be a chick.
I mean, the frame alone.
It's a Slenderman.
Leads to it. It's either you or a chick that just did this. So
we'll watch it one more time. Ah. Yeah, that was kind of a dude. Yeah,
it's a guy. The gait of the guy.
Yeah, he walked away like way too tough.
His shoulders too broad for a biological female. He could identify as a female, so we cannot speak to the gender of assignment versus classification.
Way to cover your trails there, bud.
Just stone cold feminists here.
All right, who are we calling out?
We're stone cold feminists here, and we're calling you out.
That's right.
Shut it. I don't know. I always feel bad when I laugh about.
Well, it's a tough. That's bogus. I don't understand why this person pushed that old person.
Cause he's just being
that could
a
be an old
dildo,
lady
dude.
too, dude.
Huh?
That could be an old lady too.
Yeah, that is a weird thing. How when some people start getting into their 70s and 80s,
age,
you can't tell the difference between an old lady and an old dude.
It's unisex at that point. Dude.
Yeah, it's that just reminds me of that old couple I talked about like months back, about the old couple that comes into the liquor store and they're always like overly affectionate towards one another. And the dude always like pinches the chick's ass and stuff. And it's like, you're just pinching diaper. You're not even getting cheek. There can't be any cheek left.
Dude, they're getting freaky, dude. They're running out, man.
Oh, dude, some old lady took a spill at the store the other day. I wasn't there for it, but I heard the story like right afterwards. This old lady, and I've talked about this in the past ad nauseum. Said at, God damn it. But yeah, so there's these old motherfuckers that come in and they cannot carry the booze they're trying to drink. And yet they come in day after day trying to buy the same thing they were buying when they were like 22 or whatever.
They can't even carry it.
No, they can't. And so like, we always offer to carry it out for them. It's not something I enjoy doing because I also am not of the belief that like, if you're at that point in your alcoholism, you probably need to start stopping or dialing back, but that actually might kill them. But so who am I to say? I'm not a professional.
You got a lot of, well, you were Jedi level, but go ahead.
Anyway, this old lady, and this is how dangerous it is. Usually it's when they try to get a case of beer or something like that they lose their balance or they can't lift it and they end up, spilling. Mm-hmm. This bitch jerks a 6-pack off the rack too quickly and it drops down behind her and just yanks her down to the floor. And I swear to God, she's about 70 pounds.
How heavy is a 6-pack?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I haven't picked one up. I never really dealt with beer when I was drinking.
Because a gallon weighs roughly 8 pounds. So
yeah, it's
how many fluids?
12 ounces.
12 times 6.
Yeah.
And then how many ounces in a gallon?
I don't care. I don't care about any of this.
Well, I'm just curious. Then you could say, okay, that was somewhat heavy, but you'd feel
it's just some old bitch who got knocked down by a 6-pack.
The 6-pack's not that heavy.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, not to people, it's not, but to an old ass lady, it's fucking heavy.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and get into some bad news.
You think she shit her pants when she fell?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Bowels are loose at that point.
At the very least, she pissed a little bit. Yeah. That's the one that's always drunk, like fucking buying up all the tequila, leaving her cane behind and stuff like that. She has a if lost, call this number thing on her cane because she's always just leaving her cane places.
Why?
Because she's driving around drinking tequila, bothering people, doing slip and falls. I think she's baiting. I think she's baiting donos, dude. She's trying to fucking. She's baiting donos from the liquor store.
She could be.
Holy shit! All right, let's do some bad news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit ever.
All right, so today we're gonna start this off as Adam dropped earlier today. A man shoots a couple, then himself after snow shoveling dispute.
Is this like, I feel like I'm Roddy Piper in fucking They Live. I can see everyone that's high on TV. This bitch looks like she's high too.
Nobody past the age of 30 isn't on copious amounts of pills. You have to realize, like you and I was trying to tell you last night during the whole, when you know how you have a tendency to take things a little too literally, and I have to tell you to like dumb yourself down to people below you. And not like Adam takes things at a logical level, and to make certain things funny, you have to think like an average douchebag. But this is the thing: you and I, we're in our 30s. You realize most of our peers, most people in our age groups, they are on pharmaceuticals at some capacity and will be for the rest of their lives, and they're only gonna get more. They're not gonna shave off what they're taking. So I think by the time you are a stressed out middle-aged news bitch, you're taking all kinds of shit. You're on Klonopins. You're on Loratabs or whatever the fuck pill heads are taking.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Call it if you know the pill head thing.
If you know
I don't know the cool pills.
If anyone out there knows what pills are fashionable right now for peel heads, please call in.
Yeah, we'll put in the joke.
Yeah, let us know. Anyway, this was a
Black Betty's. Oh, that might be dated reference.
I thought that was like a bomb or something.
No, Black Betty's. They used. Yeah,
I'm thinking of
Bouncing
Betty's.
Yes, that's a mine.
Sorry.
It is yet the latest head-shaking incident that will leave you wondering what has gotten into people. 3 people are dead today, a married couple and their neighbor, and the reason is unbelievable. The couple was shoveling snow and tossing it on the neighbor's property. Words were exchanged, and then came gunfire. Stephen Fabian has our report, and we warn you, the video is disturbing.
No, it
isn't. It's an argument between neighbors. It happened during that huge snowstorm that hit the nation this week. The dispute, snow shoveling.
Come in, step out here, I'll knock your ass out.
Within minutes of the nasty fight breaking out, all 3 of these people will be dead. Police say James and Lisa Goy were shoveling snow onto their neighbor's property near Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
they started yelling.
Yeah, he looks like an old Philly bruiser.
But then 47-year-old Jeffrey Spade pulls out a handgun. You can hear the woman.
They should have beeped his last name, dude. That's not appropriate.
That's not woke. That's a not woke last name.
Inside Edition needs to check them. They're privileged, dude.
I think you're right.
Year-old Jeffrey Spade pulls out a handgun. You can hear the woman dare him to shoot.
What?
That's always.
And then
always.
The first 4 bullets miss, but then the husband is hit. We're freezing the video. You can hear him scream out.
Oh, wow.
Then his wife is gunned down.
Oh my God!
Stunned neighbors come out of their homes.
Are you okay?
That's white people.
Are you okay?
That is
They
white
all
people
run
shit.
away when
Gunfire goes off, and then the neighbor's gonna come outside and go see what's happening. This is already senseless in the case that it's like it has to do with snow shoveling. I get being pissed off at your neighbors. I've been there a million times. Never in a million years would I ever let it escalate to something physical, because there's nothing that important, like especially not fucking snow. But as we've said before, look at this bitch out here. We've all known these chicks who like to talk up fights and try to get their dudes into bullshit. And it's like, at a certain point, I understand that this is stupid, but most dudes suffer from this shit. Where like, you know, once the situation escalates to a certain level, they're not going to back down because it's going to make them look like a bitch in front of their bitch. And then at the same time, you know, you got her, you're not going to take that. Hell no, he'll fuck you up. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Unless you're going to get in and throw some fucking hands too, shut your fucking mouth.
Well, no hands were sent.
Yeah, exactly. And now,
coming back.
It's like, now look, you're all fucking dead over some bullshit, over some dumb bullshit like this.
Are you okay?
They all run away when they see their neighbor coming back, armed this time with an assault rifle. At this point, the husband and wife are both still alive, but seriously wounded.
Oh, they're
alive? The video
alive?
shows Jeffrey Spade deliberately walking over to them. He's shouting profanities at them, and then he shoots them again at close range, killing them both.
We have 2 victims in the street.
Once more, the killer retreats to his house, and it's there that police say he takes his own life.
Subject might be in the house. We heard 1 single gunshot. He may be down.
Very sad.
Damn.
Next door neighbor Jamie says the murdered couple were like family.
You're on your front porch.
Here we go. Bait and donos.
Yes. I
Thirst trapping.
him walking down the driveway shooting, going back up, getting the rifle and coming back down. And
I don't like her fucking Russell Brand haircut.
I'm fortunate to be here today.
No, you don't put your snow on my property!
Jesus Christ.
We've seen people lose their cool over shoveling the snow before.
Shovel fight.
These
Shovel
two guys
fight,
start
dude.
hitting each other with their shovels.
Oh my God. Who caught a shovel fight on camera?
Conflicts rarely lead to the kind of tragedy that struck this quiet neighborhood.
Yeah, look at that suburban ass
the
area.
couple who was killed has a 15-year-old son who was home at the time of the shooting.
Dude,
He's now staying with his grandparents.
Dude, come the fuck on. Over some snow, man.
The guy who shot those people, I mean, he came back out and killed him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, that's just insane. That's why you keep your fucking mouth shut and you don't escalate situations like that. When they could have just gone inside. If it was a big problem, call the police, something. You know what I mean? You don't have to be out here trying to flex hard in the street because you're unhappy with your neighbor's shoveling practices.
Dude, I've been there. I've had bad neighbors, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, you remember the house that I lived in right before this one? The neighbor across the street, he would take his snowblower and snowblow all of the snow in his yard into the fucking sidewalk and then into the street. And he wouldn't shovel it down or anything like that. He would just create these giant snow banks that people get their cars stuck in all the time. Just an asshole.
Oh, I know.
Miss Suzanne says, if I ever get to the point where I can't carry my own wine, kick me out of the store. Yeah, you see, you're an honorable person. You always do the right thing. These people can't be trusted to do such. They're too far down the alcohol rabbit hole. Rabbi says, Xanax? Question mark? I don't know, Rabbi. You know Rabbi's sitting at home mixing it with his gin and tonics. Rabbi's going to go out like the singer of Cranberries. They're going to find him in his tub.
I haven't gotten a whole lot of fake prescriptions for any pills. It's mostly been a lot of codeine. Like cough syrup. It's the
really
big one, yeah.
It's popular with the kids these days.
Yeah.
But they catch it like, oh, this is a fake script.
Yeah, usually because people aren't smart, so they'll get it in like Littleton and then drive it down here. That's a real big one. Is like they'll have their address be in like Boulder or some shit. Their home, and they'll come down to a Thornton pharmacy, which is like a 45-minute hour drive for those of you that don't live in Colorado. And
keeping it local.
Yeah, and most pharmacies carry it, so it's not because there's a shortage of it.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not I mean, drug addicts gonna find a way to get their drugs.
So what happens when they're like, this is a fake prescription?
We just hand it back, and usually they'll try a different store, usually right across the street, and that store will reject it. Yeah, they don't go very far.
So they don't wait. The pharmacy doesn't contact authorities, and there's people out here with fake prescriptions.
Yeah. Every time I've seen it, my pharmacist has just handed it back and said we couldn't fill it.
What the fuck? That's not how it's supposed to go.
There's no time to stop pillheads, dude.
I come too far, man. So we're gonna move from one depressing story right onto another one. This one happened right down the street from where we are.
Yeah.
So one of my coworkers works at this nursing home that we're about to see the story about here, and she told me the story firsthand, like the day that it happened, and it's just like really, really sad. But yeah, suffice it to say, this is not gonna be as funny as it is just very.
What's Andrew
very
Gillo
dark.
gotta say? And
I don't think that's how you pronounce her last name.
It's not Trujillo?
Oh. Trujillo. She does look like a white woman faking the ethnicity, like Rachel
What if she went by
Dolezal.
Ann Trujillo?
What if she went by
For real?
Ann Dolezal? All right, let's go ahead and get into this.
I'm Ann Trujillo. Signing off.
Stay classy.
And first tonight, new details about a shooting this morning at an assisted living facility in Lafayette. We have now learned the victim, who was an employee at the facility, has died.
The suspect is a 95-year-old who lived there and claims the victim owed him money. For the latest on these new details, Denver 7's Gary Brode live in law.
Can we just point out something real quick? All the problems in that sentence, like in that first sentence. First of all, 95-year-old man in a care facility. How the fuck did he get a firearm? Number two,
you got it on the black market, dude.
Under what circumstances did an employee or should an employee owe money to a resident?
He's a loan shark, dude.
What could be going on is due to HIPAA laws, the patient or the suspect could have like dementia or something, and they can't disclose that.
You can't be like, oh, the guy's he's fucked up.
I'm pretty sure you're onto something with that, and I think that
this
might
guy's
actually be
name's
mentioned.
Shannon.
Oh, it is, dude.
Andrew Gillo and a guy named Shannon.
Rabbi in the chat says, "Who is True Gillo?" The way he spelled it is TRUE space JILLO. What a smart ass. Oh, let's see. All right, let's continue this story here.
Lafayette.
And
That guy has like 10 coats on.
A lot of people want to know how the 95-year-old
It's not
had a
that
gun
cold,
on the property
okay?
to begin with.
And a scarf.
Yeah, and Lafayette police want to know the exact same question. They so far have not really gotten much of a response to it from the senior care
This guy's
facility
drunk.
behind me. I've been talking to the deputy
Yes, he is.
chief all day long. He says he's been trying to figure out what the policy is for weapons on the property, but so far has gotten no response.
This delivery dude was that Blackjack's Pizza?
Yes,
I couldn't tell who it was.
Yes, it was.
They just fucking hit this guy.
Do you think Blackjack's CEO like times that out? He's like, yo, that's part of the business model. He's like, yo, they're down the street. The cameras are out. Drive by. That's how the gun got in there, dude. He baked a gun into the pizza.
It was a trap, dude. It was a marketing trap.
Yo, this news anchor kind of does look like some like middle level like Ginzo that might actually sell a firearm to an old guy.
This guy's acting like it's fucking 10 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's too many layers.
He's got a scarf tucked in, 2 heavy coats, it appears.
The sun's still out kind of too, man. Sack up. It's Colorado. How long you been
He can't
here?
even talk.
Sarmenti says, in today's world, when you talk shit, this is what happens. This is one of the many reasons why I do not interact with people. Too many insane, stupid people.
Yeah.
I agree 100%,
Sure.
dude. Get back to the shoveling thing.
I don't
there.
want to talk to people.
Yeah, that's why I would rather not get into any type of
I
disagreement.
barely want to talk to Rick. And he's my friend.
Dude, I'm so much better than you. And you're like, you're lucky that I even allow you to bask in my shade, let alone be put in the spotlight as I do.
Throwing shade. You're throwing shade. But
No, I allow you shade. Is what's happening with this whole arrangement.
You allow me shade.
Who was rubbing pain cream on Daddy's back, huh?
Correct. That is a great question. Who was?
Me, because I love you and I care about you and I don't want you to be in pain.
Yeah.
I want you to die, but I don't want you to do it painfully.
I wasn't rubbing it on your back. You were rubbing it on my back.
Okay. Yes, I bet you would rub it on my back if I requested it.
I would do it if you asked.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Suzanne says, I bet he also wears cardigans. You know damn well he does. Adam does too.
It's a pullover. Thanks for asking. Or no, it's a cardigan. Dumb and Dumber was bad. Yeah.
Hey, dude, we
the
got
cop
30.
says pullover. He says it's a cardigan.
We got 33 minutes in without a turkey crash. This is a brand new record.
Yeah. Well, Dumb and Dumber. Look it up.
Just a short.
And we're right back on track.
What we do know right now is that 95-year-old suspect who is now in custody, his name is Okie Payne.
What?
Okie
That
Payne.
sounds like a loan shark.
Okie Payne would, yeah, it would sound like a loan shark or like a WWF wrestler.
Or like a card shark in the 20s.
Yeah.
It would
that's
be
old Okie
very
Payne.
dated. Yeah, well, he's 95, I guess, yeah.
So now the whole dementia thing and owing money
Dementia.
Yep.
is starting kind of.
Yeah, and also I want to say like as you guys know, I worked in an operating room for like a couple years there, and I want to say straight up firsthand experience. These old motherfuckers, when they're in their 90s and shit like that, like we had a couple of World War II vets, a couple of retired like police chiefs and shit like that. When they wake up from any type of anesthesia or anything like that, they're not who they are. They're full. If they have PTSD, they're full blown in whatever traumatic experience that they remember having. and they will fight. Like I saw nurses get slugged in the jaw and just drop like a sack of potatoes, like all kinds of shit. And you can't hit them, you can't do anything like that. Not that you would want to. I mean, they're clearly suffering from something, but you have to like restrain them and like fight them. And they've got the strength of a man who thinks he's going to die, thinks you're attacking him. So like they're fighting for their lives.
And a 95-year-old though?
Yeah, dude, it's not easy. I'm telling you right now, there is
Especially
some credence.
All hopped up on the painkillers.
Yeah, they're not feeling anything, dude.
They're peeled out.
They're peeled out. They got intravenous opiates coursing through their bloodstream.
I'm just amazed a 95-year-old can walk out of their apartment, let alone walk out and shoot someone.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever want to be 95, even if I'm okay. Like,
how's this guy doing anything at 95?
Well, how are you? That's a good question. How are you using firearms? Like, how are you aiming correctly? How are you dealing with the recoil? Unless it was just an unlucky shot. Dude was too close, or dude was close enough, or like he's having a flashback or something.
What if he just hit the gun off of his shelf or something?
I just realized
killed him on accident.
I just realized maybe that's what it was. Maybe he sold the guy the gun,
dude,
and he had never paid him for it, and so he used the gun on him. No, fuck me. I also just realized that we're speculating on a video we've only watched like half of, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Police. It's a tough scene for anybody to come to. It's a very tough scene anytime that our officers are dispatched to
glad he has a mask on
a shooting,
outside.
especially.
Also, I hate when people have chin beards that poke out from under their masks. It reminds me of those ass plugs with like the tails that chicks wear sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It reminds me of that, but in the dude's mouth.
A retirement community.
The Lafayette Police Department says the victim, an employee at the Legacy Assisted Living Center, got to work around 7 this morning. That's when they were approached by 95-year-old Okie Payne.
The suspect was in the lobby at the time.
He just sounds
and
tough.
Confronted the victim about owing money. At that point, the suspect displayed a firearm and shot the victim.
Police say Payne shot the employee in the head. After that, pointed his gun at 2 others inside the facility before going back to his room, where police found him a short time later. The victim died at the hospital at 2:10 Wednesday afternoon. Why Payne said the victim owed him money and how much is still unknown at this time. The Legacy Assisted Living at Lafayette says we are devastated by the incident that took place at our community this morning.
Thoughts and prayers.
Going on to say our thoughts and prayers are with our employee and their family, as well as our residents and staff who are understandably shaken by what took place.
Rabbi said he has George Zimmerman eyes.
We did also ask Lafayette Police if Payne has any type of mental health issues. They said they do not know at this time.
Okay, so I want to say...
saying that Payne is expected to be booked here at the Boulder County Jail. Later on this evening, he's facing possible first-degree murder charges as well as 2 menacing charges. The victim's identity has not been released. Reporting live here in Lafayette.
Yeah, okay, with your sign-off. Shut up, stupid. I want to say to Logan's point earlier that I did confirm with the employee, the nurse that works over there that shops at the liquor store there. She did say he has dementia. So, again, grain of salt.
Hearsay.
Yeah, grain of salt coming from someone who drinks a lot of really cheap vodka. So, you know, I also, you know, can't be given specific details on shit. Yeah, so yeah,
really
that just
Adam.
What?
The inside man, it's Adam.
Yeah.
Adam snuck one of his rifles in there. Oh yeah, this one's actually kind of funny. I had to sneak a funny one in because it's just, those were 2 really dark stories. This is coming from the Associated Press, but a Chucky doll was featured in an Amber Alert. And also, this is a shot from the Amber Alert right here. They didn't only just use a Chucky doll, but there's one above it. I forget what it's from. That kind of reminds me of like something Goosebumps-ish or something.
I think that is Goosebumps.
Yeah, so this happens every once in a while, but yeah, somebody snuck on 2 dolls on the Amber Alert, and this kind of went out. This went out several times to people in Texas. So it says the Texas Department of Safety has apologized for mistakenly issuing an Amber Alert that said the killer doll featured in the 1988 horror film Child's Play was a suspect in the kidnapping of his 5-year-old son, Glenn Ray, who was featured in Seed of Chucky. So it's like a really good troll that just bypassed all mitigating things that are put into place to prevent shit like this. Somebody was asleep at the wheel. Hard.
You would think they'd have to vet it out somehow, right?
I mean, especially when it comes to something as serious as a missing child.
Yeah.
So what's up?
So the doll is the doll from Seed of Chucky. It's his son.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
Rick
is?
said that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Rick said that already.
No, I didn't. I said it was from
No, you didn't.
Goosebumps, I thought.
No, but you read the actual article and it actually said that already.
Oh, yep, you're right. Sorry. God, well, fuck us, Logan.
Yeah.
Bunch of dicks in here. The emergency alert described Chucky as a 3-foot, 1-inch tall doll wearing blue denim overalls with multicolored striped long sleeves, wielding a huge kitchen knife. How does this get sent out? The alert was mistakenly sent out 3 times last week to Amber Alert subscribers. The agency said it was a test malfunction.
I wonder how many
Whatever.
police officers detained people because of that.
Dude, it had to have been a mistake internally because they said the agency blamed it on a test malfunction. So that leads me to believe that somebody was horsing around and they were doing a test thing and they sent out a real one and they were being smart asses because they thought they were in the privacy of their own little construct there.
Yep.
So yeah, somebody goosed up down there at the Texas Amber Alert place. Hello, Harry Boothole. How are you? And yes, praise Cobra's magic always. Hopefully his streams get a little bit more interesting. It's been a week of streams on Josh there. He just keeps talking about gender relations. I don't get it. It's like, just let it go, man. Go back to the Cobra we love. Start making some shitty food and doing some more Sean streams. So yeah, these guys fucked up pretty hard. And our last piece of bad news we have today, doctors are warning people not to use erection cream to make your lips bigger. So this is something, again, along in the same vein of like the Tide Pod challenge or whatever bullshit kids are putting into their bodies these days.
Why would a guy want his lips bigger?
Why do you think, Adam? Why do you think a certain type of man would want their lips bigger?
Gotcha. Yep.
And of course, this started over TikTok, as most gut-wrenching bullshit these days do, or
Can't
does.
stand that TikTok music.
Yeah, I'm running out of steam. My grammar's starting to suffer.
Country grammar.
If I see one more TikTok dance craze or something like that, I'm going to fucking write my congressman. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of people doing these stupid half-ass dances for this bullshit attention. Why do you care, first of all? Who cares if you're dancing around with your friends? Or I'm sick of the dancing nurses, too.
No.
Go fucking save somebody's life. Quit dancing on the internet.
There's more to it, dude.
Jesus Christ.
That music is like hypnotizing people's minds, dude. Yeah, it is a total psyop, dude. It's not a Russian psyop. It's a Chinese psyop, allegedly.
You better be careful.
But the music they play in those videos, like,
I don't like Deep State Adam. Deep State Adam freaks me out.
Watch your ass on TikTok. Don't get on there.
Bite Size says Adam should do the kiss challenge and give Rick's roommate a big old smooch. Which one? The alpha or the alpha? Jesus Christ.
Triple A, double A.
So this is the doctor's warning over the TikTok beauty craze. Or actually, I don't think they showed the doctor warning. I think this is just the original video on TikTok of this this alpha putting on this erection cream. Okay.
Oversee clip.
So recently I saw a movie and this girl put erection cream on her lips.
Adam,
and
that
it
is
made
your
them
son.
Really big, so I wanted to try
That's
it.
okay.
I forgot what the movie was called, but here we go.
It wasn't a movie.
It kind of tingles. It doesn't feel terrible, but we'll see.
What is that
So
hair
it's been
do?
like 5 minutes and they look bigger, but I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes and I'm gonna eat my pizza. So it's been 3 minutes.
What is this fucking haircut? What is this even called? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it's called. It seems he put curlers in the front of his hair.
And it's like there's a
That's
part.
what it is.
There's a part in the middle.
Of course.
What is this?
I don't know.
This man's a time traveler.
It could be.
That's a
It could
haircut
be.
from 2030.
Yeah, that could be the case.
I don't want to live to 2030.
Interdimensional pedophiles, dude.
If this is what the future holds,
that's what
people,
Alex Jones talks about.
people curling their bangs and putting erection cream on their lips. And also because the doctor's statement isn't in this video, you're not supposed to use erection cream on anywhere other than your sex organ.
Well, breaking news.
Because it causes a massive influx of blood to rush to that area. So yeah, you might be able to plump up your lips for like a few minutes or something like that. But when it wears off, all you're doing is distending that skin, and you're gonna add more wrinkles and shit to the area.
It basculates the area.
Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors. And I know, we can see why this guy wants his lips bigger. We understand his rationale.
I don't think I do. Why would you want it?
I think you do. It's for sucking cock. Let's not pretend that it's not for sucking cock. You're not he's not tasting goo. You're telling me this man isn't tasting goo.
How do you know he's a man?
Good point.
2 more minutes, and I said I was gonna do 5, but it's burning really bad, so I'm gonna take it off and we'll see.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
There's somewhere in this world, there is a very angry father. A very angry absentee father.
I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie.
Shut up with that affected voice. Like, stop trying so hard with this affected bullshit, trying to sound like these internet thoughts. No one's impressed with that shit. No one's impressed with fake stupidity or like, since when is it cool to act like a dumb whore? You know, like it's affecting everything and everyone.
I don't slut shame, Rick.
This is why I just jack off in the shower. I'm sick of this. I can't be bothered to have a conversation with these people, man. It's just too much. Sarmenti on Podbean says 95 isn't old when you found out the human body is meant to last 150 years when properly taken care of. It's a good point.
Well, okay. Well, when we get there, we can talk about 95 not being
I
old.
think I can make
Until that day, 95 is fucking old, dude.
Dude, I can make it to 150. I quit smoking tomorrow, dude. I can make it at least 127.
Well, there's something to be said with we may have a cure for cancer in the next 10 years, probably.
That would be so badass.
Yeah.
That would be so badass. You know that, like, we're not going to have access to it, though.
No. We'll still die. That's okay. But, some cunt will fucking,
It's going to be like, it's the next adrenochrome. Let's skip over that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So before we get into Bologna Boi.
we need these vests, by the way.
Yeah, man. Yo, Bite Size and Rabbi, if you guys want, I'll give you guys a call if you want to join on this. You want to get in on some of this good shit. I'm going to call you, or I'll call you first, Rabbi, and get you in this call real quick. Get young Rabbi up in here for his Hasidic wisdom. Hello, Mr. Rabbi. How are you today?
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Not bad at all.
How you doing?
I'm doing, boo. Just doing, you know. Put some erection cream on my lips.
I just messaged Bite Size real quick. I don't want to just drag him into a call if he's doing something.
My lips be swole, boo.
Rabbi, you're gonna get us in trouble.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus Christ. Rabbi's a hate monger. Dude, you were killing me last night. We were playing video games, just this shit, like those references that I can't fucking remember now, but like,
yeah, I'm fucking blanking, man. I was drunk, so
I have never been so entertained by talks about like Marxism and socialism. Just the way that you guys were talking to one another. And Adam, you are such a cunt when you're explaining things, because you sigh and you're like, "That's not true. You're wrong. You're wrong. That's not true." And then you just go into it.
Oh.
And I feel like some of it, you guys were a lot of you guys were saying a lot of the same things, just in different ways.
Sure.
And I
to a certain degree, I'm not married to an ideology.
Right. No, I understand that, but it was just very, very funny because I know that you're both raging alcoholics.
Okay.
And to hear people that have lost control of their own lives start to debate certain things like socialism.
That pot and that kettle. They may be the same color.
You keep forgetting I've defeated my addictions, so I'm better than you.
I'm not sure what followed that drinking criticism. It was not accurate.
I'm a superhero. I can't even fucking speak anymore.
And I think you've worn that same shirt, Rick, darkly.
Yes.
The past like 5 fucking podcasts.
Yes. Logan made a comment, and I agree with Logan.
It's a comfortable hoodie.
It's edgy. We don't care.
How is it edgy?
We're over it.
The edgy part's on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's still edgy.
It's pretty edgy. Hold on, I'll show it to everybody at home if they want to see it.
No one wants to see it.
No one wants to see you.
Then why do you give him the camera?
That's a good point.
Look how fucking stupid that
It's a cool design. You're all fucking stupid. You don't go
It's
to hell.
cool design.
None of you have any fashion sense in here. I don't want to hear this shit. Adam's over here trying to fucking pull off cardigans. Logan's over here dressed like a
Cardigans?
school shooter.
I'm not wearing a cardigan. This is.
But I'm in sweatpants.
I mean, in general. Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
you know what? You look
we're
like
comfortable.
Logan looks like an inmate who just got processed. That's what he looks like right now.
I think we look very similar. We have sweatpants. We have shoes. Tasteful shoes, by the way.
You're all asses. I'm wearing. I had to wear karate pants today because I spilled lemonade on my ball sack when we were
Karate.
coming back from the chicken store.
And whose fault is that?
Fucking
thank you.
Adams, dude.
Thank you.
No.
Not my fault.
We get these giant lemonades. Hold on, they look like this. There's 3 of them in my lap.
Whoa,
in a drink carrier.
yeah, okay. Represent the drink carrier, please.
The drink carrier's in there.
Pull
It
the
doesn't
drink
fucking
carrier
hold
out.
it doesn't hold the cups correctly, so I have to kind of put some pressure. Adam takes a goddamn corner like he's
not.
chasing down his daughter who got kidnapped. Fucking and then a little bit of lemonade went down into my lap, and it creeped through my jogging pants behind my nutsack and pooled up right behind my nutsack, and it felt like somebody was holding an ice cube to it. I had to ride home like that. And so, yeah, I had to pop off my joggers and put on some karate pants.
Yeah, well,
You
you'll be
fucking use
invoiced
them
for
on-
the stain on my upholstery. So
Fuck your stupid 80-year-old truck. I hope it blows up on an intersection, dude. I hope you're to blame for another traffic jam. You bag of shit.
Or syrup.
Suzanne says show Logan on camera.
Oh, now I
please."
remember. I called him Tom Steyer.
Oh, you did. Yes. He does. Adam has a
Okay.
Tom Steyer haircut, and that's an awesome reference.
I don't have a Tom Steyer haircut.
You kind of have a Tom Steyer haircut. Hold on. Let me.
Driving the old truck to seem relevant to the common people.
Tom Steyer. wait, isn't that what Mussolini did? Didn't he work in the
No.
fields with
Well,
the
he
people?
did
the
certainly.
same thing.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me get a good picture
Pandering.
of Tom Steyer.
That is not. I do not have a haircut like that.
Adam, you have a Tom Steyer haircut?
No, I don't. I have an undercut. That guy doesn't have an undercut.
Where's this fucking picture from? Okay, there it is.
Nah.
Yeah, a couple more years on you, dude. You've got a Tom Steyer
No, I have an
haircut.
undercut, dude.
That's
not
not
accurate.
That's not an undercut.
Both sides are shaved on my head, and there's this. That is a undercut.
It's kind of an undercut. You look.
It is
more-
an undercut.
You got a Tom Steyer haircut.
I don't.
Oh, let's see.
Today's
Today's Tom Steyer. He gets high on you. Oh,
I
boy.
forgot the code for share the screen. So share the screen, please.
Did we even come up with a code
Chicken
for shit?
spears. We
Chicken
fucking
spear, that's
chicken.
it. You're right.
Well, it's too late.
No, no.
We have to move on to another code now.
No, that's
I guess so.
I thought that was code for something else.
No.
Chicken spears?
Chicken spears was code. We discussed this like last weekend or something. Not on the show, like, you know.
Hold on. I'm clicking around, getting everything all set up for this next little video bit here. All right,
Oh,
so
no one saw the other ones.
What?
What?
No, they saw Tom Steyer.
Oh, did they see the other videos?
No, what do you mean? What other videos?
We played other videos today.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I have a button for that. You know I have a button for that.
All right.
When we switch to a video, I hit the monitor so that people at home can see it.
Call in if you can't see it.
Oh my god, I haven't even hit the button yet. Of course they can't see it. And some people are listening on Podbean. They're not even watching on YouTube, so they're just listening. So some people
Look, dude,
can't see
they
it.
lied to me about the Gulf of Tonkin.
Oh, okay. You
What
just want me to
else?
hit buttons now.
They lied to me about the Gulf of Tonkin incident.
If you're watching on YouTube right now, please like the stream. Please like the stream. Do us a favor. Don't make us come find you. Anyway, Jesse Ventura, he came out this week with another fucking video. Or I'm sorry, this might have been last week. It was January 31st. He's not into billionaires, and he's gonna let you know it in this one. And he talks about his age and how as he gets older, he's more and more into socialism and shit. And I want to point out before we even get into this shit, he's wearing a leather biker cut with RT America, and then on the other side of his jacket above the pocket, there's a patch that says "question more."
Yeah, dude, he's not giving a fuck, man.
He's out here.
He was in the Mongols.
Yeah, I know.
And he was a fighter, a governor, and a Navy SEAL.
Not a chicken hawk like you, Adam.
Very impressive.
Adam's a draft dodging fuckboy. Read about it in my new book, Chicken Hawks. It's what's for supper.
Just saying.
Sarmenti says, does Rabbi swing chickens over his head? Yes, he does. He also removes the foreskins of babies with his teeth.
Yeah.
He's very, very traditional in that sense.
Gotta suck that
Yeah,
blood
got
out.
that shit down.
Yeah,
Suck
whack.
and spit. Got that shit down.
The suck and spit. It is a suck and swallow with Rabbi's certain with his denomination.
Swish it around. Suck, swish, swallow.
All right, let's get into Jesse Ventura.
Thank you, guys.
Let me make this statement. There shouldn't be one billionaire.
Billionaire.
There should not be one person worth $1 billion. And I know that's shocking hearing it come from me, but the older I get, the more flaws I see in capitalism and the more good things sometimes I see in more socialism. And let me explain on this. What can one do to earn $1 billion? I had at one time what I considered the toughest job I've ever did in my life.
Ever did.
I was right out of high school.
Software engineer. Oh.
I had a job with the Minnesota State Highway Department bridge crew, and my job was running the 90-pound jackhammer.
Look at this
alien.
That was his special move when he was still wrestling. He does the jackhammer impression too.
Well, he's gotta let you know with a jackhammer. You know, that's how what he experienced.
There shouldn't be one billionaire. Don't you talk over me, Rabbi. I'll hit you with the 90-pound jackhammer. Ba, 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 ba.
He just sits over, he goes, ba, 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 and that's how he swears you out.
Sober Mike on Podbean says, stupid people follow conspiracy theories so they can feel smart. You ain't wrong, bud. Also, thank you for joining us today. Fucking billionaires.
Little does that guy know, they turned the frogs gay.
That is the hardest job on the planet. You find me one that's physically or mentally tougher, and I was barely making above minimum wage. And you're
These
telling
eyes aren't
me
even open.
that these billionaires
I know, his eyes are very
who are now
close.
doubling their money,
It's culturally
doubling
appropriating.
their wealth, that they work harder physically than someone spending 8 to 10 hours a day on a jackhammer? Bull crap.
Oof.
Is what I got to say to that.
Oh my God.
They earn their money by pushing pens.
Look at the background. There's a video of Jesse, young Jesse riding a motorcycle, and he's got a leather cut, and on the back it says Jesse, where the motorcycle gang name would normally go.
Right.
I would wear the fuck out of that thing, dude. I need to see if he's got a web store, because I need some Jesse Ventura shit like right now.
He doesn't have time to bleed, dude.
Oh, sorry guys, it's gonna smell like cum in here now.
Pencils, and they don't even need to use deodorant.
Oh wait, did he just make a pencil pusher statement? I'm gonna run this back a little bit.
By pushing pencils, and they don't even need to use deodorant because none of them ever sweat. I doubt it at work.
I doubt it.
There should not be a billionaire, and I'm going on record to state this. Everybody talks about a minimum wage, a minimum wage, a minimum wage. I say it's time for a maximum wage.
Whoa!
How about $12 million a year, $1 million a month? If you can't live on $12 million a year, $1 million a month, maybe we should bring back capital punishment. Well, they already have, haven't they?
Jesse, what's going on, man?
Everyone's heads just exploded, dude.
There shouldn't be one billionaire. Let's talk about a maximum wage. Let's talk about getting enough funding together from the slack-jawed idiots in Congress so that we can finance Adam Anoop back.
If that's socialism, okay.
Holy shit. Hello, Stephanie. How you doing? Thank you for listening. So yeah, that's Jesse coming out against billionaires. I think we all could have guessed, what his stances were on billionaires.
He's absolutely right.
Of course he is. Jesse, that's the crazy part about this whole thing.
If you cannot live, if you cannot invest, construct, and be thrifty with $1 million a month, you can go fuck yourself.
But that's the thing. It's like
Clearly Robbie doesn't have enough bills.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, though. Is like this is really dicey territory. I'm over here now, but it's dicey territory because when you start putting limits onto how much an individual can earn, how much wealth someone can amass, that's a slippery slope, as we've talked about it before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it. I saw where. Yes, okay, we all get it. But it's, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like we were talking about last night with like freedom, and we were just kind of talking about freedom in general, what it encompasses, what it
freedom and security.
Yeah, freedom versus security.
Rabbi wants security. I want freedom.
Right. Everybody knows Rabbi
That's
is
the
a
fucking difference.
Rabbi is a blue coat, or he's a red coat, fucking
red coat, blue pill, dude.
He's a white pill.
Oh, he's a white pill for sure. Dude.
Adam just wants to run red lights.
He's got billions of dollars. He can.
Fuck speed limits. Fuck the right of way. No, it's just his way or get the fuck out.
Harry
going right through you.
Harry Boothole in the chat here is asking if Adam has an innie or an outie belly button. Show the people at home, please.
You already know.
Well, let's dispel rumors here. You got to show them off, dude.
It's an innie.
It's an innie?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
No.
That's sus. That's fucking sus.
His back hurts, man. He can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to have. I have a fucking heating pad on right now, dude. I ain't getting up.
Okay, Rabbi, you fucking pussy. You don't
Thank
get
you,
to,
Rabbi.
don't come to his aid. Jesus
He's a man
Christ.
of the people, dude.
I feel sorry for him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why do you feel sorry for him?
He knows back problems.
Stephanie in Podbean chat says minors are unsung heroes like Lucy without Ricky. Adam was colorblind in. Hold on. Is there a follow up to that? I'm not sure. I'm not picking up on the cadence of this sentence here. I'll come back to it. We'll circle back.
Have we talked about people in mines?
So Harry Boothole, Adam allegedly has an innie. We'll leave it at that until he gets a little bit more comfortable with his body. He gets fat shamed a lot.
Oh yeah.
He's going for the Lizzo look.
That's not true.
Let's see. I think now it would be time for us to get into Bologna Boys.
Bologna Boys.
Or girls.
Or whatever you identify as. You could identify as neither.
Bologna people. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
People? What if they don't identify as a person?
I'm gonna have to switch up the the name of this segment as to not ruffle any feathers.
Bologna. Yeah, we'll think about it later.
We're a very socially conscious show. I don't want to ruffle any feathers.
It's true. We should change it a little bit.
Yeah, we're men of tact. We can do that.
We're men of tact?
Well, I identify as a man.
Oh, do you?
Most of the time.
Okay.
Not when I'm watching pornography.
That's when you change your gender identification. Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's
I
very
respect
freeing.
your fluidity.
Oh shit, man. Let's see. Okay, so this week we are going after Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez because she has just repeatedly, she's like Fauci at this point. She's just a big fibber.
Oh, fucking Fauci.
Just a big fibber. The only difference between her and Fauci is I don't want to pop Fauci's tits around.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, she's obviously way more attractive than Fauci.
The thing is that at certain angles, though, once we go into this video, here, actually, I'm going to just go into this article real quick so we can kind of explain what happened. AOC is being blasted for exaggerating her trauma from Capitol riot experience. Also, big up to New York Post for covering this story in this manner because every other outlet is they don't want to be victim blaming or anything like that. So they're like, oh, how brave she was for coming out and giving her details of the story and whatever.
Yeah. Well, they'll never fact check it. They need her to. You can't check someone who's been brave.
I also want to give a bigger and even bigger big up to New York Post for this intro sentence to this article. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is being dubbed Alexandria Ocasio-Smollett as details emerge that she exaggerated the extent of her trauma from the Capitol riot.
Well, let's talk about that for a second. What happened to fucking Jesse Smollett, dude?
Smoothie?
Yeah.
Juicy Smoothie?
Yeah, Juicy Smooth, dude.
Juicy Smooth, man. He's still all right. He can't do no wrong. It's like Nick Cannon.
How do we just
Nick
forget
Cannon
about
got his
this,
job back.
Dude? He got a pandemic. He got lucky. He fucked up, and he got a pandemic. He probably started it, allegedly. Not really.
Okay, that's libel.
Yeah,
that's libelous.
Not true. He didn't start anything. But
I'm not a litigious
what if he
man,
did
but
to distract everybody?
I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put any of this shit past anyone.
Well, obviously, he had two Africans beat him up and say they were Trump supporters.
AOC, dude, Sarmenti on Podbean says, AOC, I thought I was going to die while being in a different building down the street during the riot.
Oh, well, that was the whole story.
Somebody read the article. So it says here that she was not at the site of the siege, but in an office building nearby. In the 4 weeks since the riot, AOC has said repeatedly that she feared for her life on January 6th as a result of a very close encounter. This week, the Progressive poll shared more details of that encounter during an Instagram Live. Ocasio-Cortez was in her office, which is located in the Cannon Building.
Scroll down.
When rioters stormed the Capitol. Shut the fuck up. I'm reading the goddamn article, you nonce.
Try to see this picture, right?
The building is part of the overall Capitol complex, but it is not within the Capitol building itself. She had been barricaded in her office for hours when a man who turned out to be Capitol Police rushed into her office to direct her to a safer location for lawmakers. The officer said the officer, AOC said, had anger and hostility in his eyes, making her question if he was trying to put her in a vulnerable situation.
What does that even mean?
It's more bullshit.
It was a trap. He was going to rape her instead of actually telling her, hey, there's a fucking problem. We got to get out of here.
She's the only danger to herself, to be quite honest. She's a fibber.
I'm not sure what this mask's all about either.
I know. She's trying to be edgy, dude. She's got those...
Well, she's been vaccinated. Lucky her at her 30-some-odd-year-old age.
Yeah. Well, also...
glad she got vaccinated.
Well, what is this? Let's talk about this mask for a second, because it's like croquis for glasses, so you can put them around your neck. You don't lose your glasses or whatever. She's got one of those apparati for her mask.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be, yeah.
Makes no goddamn sense.
Well, it's not even the right way, so it doesn't matter.
So she says even though she was feeling like she was being put in a vulnerable situation, she still chose to trust him and not pass judgment. Well, good for you.
Clap, clap,
Yeah, she's always on her high horse, too. That's another thing. This bitch is constantly on the fucking high horse. Everyone else below her is just dumb.
Right.
The 31-year-old lawmaker then became emotional, revealing that she was a sexual assault survivor, which caused her to struggle with the idea of being believed. Oh, my God. It's making, like, all right.
Some guy asked her twice to go out on a date, so that's how she can relate to this. So
the thing is like, regardless of whether or not she's been sexually assaulted in her lifetime, the fact that she's attaching it to this, it's taking power away from the movement. You know, there are a lot of women suffering from sexual assault and have been victimized, and shit like that. And this right here, when somebody trivializes,
do you think she's not lying about? She potentially could be lying about that if she's going to lie about that.
Well, that's the problem. Is like if she's lying about shit like this,
then tell what happened. Bring your accusers out.
Well, and that's
if you were sexually assaulted.
Well, that's another good thing. Another good point too.
You're in a position of power, way more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Speak to power. If you're a feminist, put these people out there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like let's out these people. Let's get them locked up, or let's get them jammed up any way that we can. You can't be out here sexually assaulting people.
Yeah.
And if she's telling the truth, then yes, she needs to fucking come out and tell people.
It appears she wasn't telling the truth about where she was during that day.
Right, and that's the thing. It just takes the power out of it because she's a proven liar now, and it pisses me off because that's a real fucking problem. People not believing victims is a real problem, and so this right here just really makes me hate her. It makes me hate her in a whole different way.
Yeah, she's a sheep and wolf.
And right here it says she gave no details about the assault or when it took place. The struggle, she said, kept her from speaking out initially about her experience at the Capitol. That's very, very convenient. That is very convenient. After she shared her story, Representative Katie Porter revealed that during the riot, Ocasio-Cortez walked into her office, didn't stop to speak to her, and just began opening cabinet doors. I was like, "Can I help you?" "What are you looking for?" Porter shared during an MSNBC appearance. "I'm looking for where I'm going to hide," Ocasio-Cortez reportedly responded. Porter said she tried to calm AOC down, saying that she was a mom and had plenty of supplies in the office to sustain them. And this is a map showing where AOC was located versus where the Capitol rioters breached the building.
Oh, wow.
That's not anywhere. It's not the same building. It's not the same block.
Across the street.
It's like...
It's across the street.
Yeah, this is just disingenuous. Like, and this is the problem. Nothing's probably going to happen as a result of this. There probably won't be any kind of measures in place or any punitive measures. You can't be having people. You can't have a congresswoman lying about things and inflaming.
They all are, but
well, that's the thing. Is like why is there only one news outlet that's calling this out? That's my problem.
I don't know. New York Post, I'm not too sure about.
It says she said, "I just hope I get to be a mom. I hope I don't die today." according to Porter, who works next door to Ocasio-Cortez in the Longworth office building. The problem with her story, however, is that the rioters did not storm the building in question, which was confirmed by Representative Nancy Mace. Welcome back, who tweeted, "My office is 2 doors down. Insurrectionists never stormed our hallway." The accusation began to circulate on social media, resulting in the Democratic Socialists getting dragged on multiple platforms, including her favorite, Twitter. All right, well, that's good. At least normal people are picking up on the bullshit and are taking her to task for it, because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. It's literally up to us to babysit these fuckers online. And thank God we still have some semblance of transparency online when they pull bullshit like this. But still, we've seen, you get a little too inflammatory in your accusations, or even not inflammatory, even if you just go against the mainstream view of things, they'll yank your ass.
Well, I don't buy that she's they're labeling her a social democrat or something? Or a socialist. Democratic social. Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, she's more of a social democrat than a democratic socialist, but she used that term to describe herself.
I'm not going to listen to this. I'm not going to listen to you do this again.
Rabbi,
I'm not going to listen to it.
I said,
she's neither.
Wait.
She's neither. She's neither.
Huh?
She's neither. She's a fucking establishment in hiding.
I said she's more like a social democrat, not a democratic socialist, excuse me, but she used that term to describe herself. That's why they're calling her that.
Yeah, but
both
she's not
her
that.
And Bernie and other people have said that they are democratic socialists, so that's why people refer to them as democratic socialists.
She'll fold into an establishment. She'll fold into an establishment Democrat role.
She already has. She
she's already did it. She's not.
Let me stop you guys for a second. Let me stop you guys for a second, because Logan threw out a gem, and I don't think you guys heard it. He said listening to you two was like listening to the two blue hair girls in class fight with one another. All right, Logan. So let's go to the video. I have the video of the actual live stream she did.
I just feel like she's come too far, dude.
You think she's tired?
Well, I guess we'll never know.
I come too far. You ain't black.
All right.
Oh, her eyebrows are not looking very good. Those look like some fake ass eyebrows.
Look at your fucking eyebrows. Who are you to say anything?
These are real eyebrows. I don't do anything to my eyebrows.
You're a 2 compared to her.
I don't do anything to my eyebrows.
Look at this fucking on a good day 4 talking about a hot chick's eyebrows. The only thing I will say, AOC is only a 6 because she got a flat ass. I don't mean to be, over the top or anything, but she could be doing some squats.
She could increase her squat game, I'm sure.
It's not wrong to do squats. It's not a sin. But let's play this video and listen to this disingenuous dreck.
We cannot move on without accountability.
Her physical mannerisms are disingenuous.
Overnight, New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez opening up for the first time about her experiences during the Capitol riot.
All of a sudden,
not that one.
I hear boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
On my door. And then
she's making this up as she goes along. Listen to these pauses.
Bangs on my door, and then every door.
She hid inside a bathroom within her inner office.
You could tell she's lying.
Like, I'm here, and the bathroom door starts going like this. Like, the bathroom door's behind me, or rather in front of me, and I'm like this, and the door hinges right here. And I just hear, where is she? Where is she?
Where is it?
And
it was Christian Bale.
Where I thought everything was.
Where's the trigger?
I mean, I thought I was going to die.
She lied about everything.
Out of the bathroom,
look, there's another mass croaky. She's got gold mass croakies. She got money for mass croakies, but she ain't got money for, I don't know, different buildings.
So real quick, I'm sorry.
I can't think of anything.
Didn't Cori Bush have a similar story, but she's telling the truth, right? The newly elected Congressman Cori Bush, who's also part of like the pre-squad.
Do you think I care what she's telling?
Oh, I don't know.
Who cares? She could probably be lying too, dude.
I don't know, that's what I was wondering.
Adam's a habitual victim blamer to begin with.
Tell me. Protect any fucking politician.
Sarmenti on Podbean says, with her bold-faced lies and crazy-ass policy ideas, Makes me not trust her on anything she said about anything, including supposed assaults and murder attempts. Yeah, that's the thing is like once you're established as a liar, especially in politics, it's like there's no coming back from that. I mean,
that's false. I disagree.
Oh, that's
totally
false,
disagree.
yeah.
I mean,
that's all they do is lie, and they get called on it, and they still come back.
No, I understand that. I mean, in this degree, if she keeps doing it, so like if these incidences keep happening so close to one another like this, and the internet keeps bashing her about it, then eventually, yeah, she's going to become one of these politicians where it's safe to make fun of, it's safe to criticize, and that's how you end up getting, thrown into some obscure job in politics if you even stick with politics. Like she'll be fine. Even if she's not in politics, she'll be fine. No matter what happens to her, she's got enough, she's got enough sycophants out there, I think, that she'll always be okay.
She takes care of her eyebrows a little bit better, probably.
Sarmenti says her future kids will become some insane mofos.
Oh, she already is insane. They've already got to that point.
Yeah, he says they're all lying puppets, but she's just the worst at it. Yeah, you're right, and it's only gonna snowball from there. That's how these people always
it's a bloody good double
out
dude.
themselves.
Bloody good double.
I love that movie now. I can't get enough of that movie. Logan, you got to watch Prestige.
The Prestige.
Watch.
He hasn't seen it. Jesus.
No.
The kid's 19. Give him a break, man.
Yeah.
He was like 2 when that came out.
He's 40 years younger than you.
14.
Didn't Prestige come out in 2001?
No, it was 2005, 2006. It was after Batman Begins.
Logan was like 4.
Okay. Yeah.
You can't be watching that shit at 4.
It was a zygote.
Sarmenti says he's never heard of that movie. Yeah, dude, just watch The Prestige.
Okay.
That's where we get
heard
this.
Of the Prestige.
The Prestige.
Bloody good double.
That's where that comes from. Just watch it. It's such a fucked up movie. It'll twist you around. And don't let the PG-13. Yeah, you'll get jammed up upstairs pretty hard. Don't let the PG-13 rating subside you or affect your want to watch that movie. I generally have a bad practice of judging movies on their ratings versus the content, but
yeah, don't eat rancid crow either.
I ate the crow. We've been watching a lot of Always Sunny in this house. Holy shit, man. Let's see what else is this.
Raccoon meat. It's lousy with parasites.
That what you have just ingested, which your teeth have just torn apart. There shouldn't be a single billionaire.
There was a Capitol Police officer there. She and her legislative director ended up barricading themselves in the office of fellow Democratic Congresswoman
Katie
what a
Porter.
Looker.
Oh, they'll save you. She'll save her.
Is that a "Don't Tread on Me" sign? Or I mean a flag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who left their "Don't Tread on Me" flag?
Trying to be edgy, dude.
They just didn't want to carry it anymore.
Yeah, it's too heavy.
Can't carry this and light a cigarette. It's windy out. Fuck.
She said, I'm looking for where I'm going to hide. I was saying, well, don't worry.
Look at that
I'm
forehead.
a mom. I'm calm. I've got everything here.
I'm a mom. Don't worry. That's when you start worried. When someone says, "Don't worry, I'm a mom."
Yeah, that's when I'm concerned.
God, everyone's a mom. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't want to be next to this bitch. She said her expertise is being a mom.
She's like, I'm a mom. I'm still lactating. I can keep us alive for days.
Don't worry, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, why is that helping this situation? There's a riot.
Because, Adam, have you not seen these empowering commercials? Moms know exactly what to do when their doofy husbands spill something on the counter. They get Bounty.
Well,
or Downy or whatever the fuck it is. Is it Bounty? Yeah, Bounty's the paper towels, Downy's the detergent. Whatever.
Well, maybe her husband gave
mom
birth.
stuff.
This could be misleading anyways.
She looks like she could be a Trans
a
Am.
man. Oh, yeah, so mom, someone who identifies as a mom.
She looks like she could be Kathy Bates' daughter. No, fuck me.
Misery.
Your mom. I hope I don't die today.
Ocasio-Cortez describing the impact of the riots, revealing for the first time that she's been a victim of sexual assault.
These are the same tactics of
Tactics, dude.
Elocution.
I'm a survivor of sexual
All right,
assault.
I'm done. We're moving on from this video,
I've
dude.
told many people that in my life.
I can't trust her word.
But when we go through trauma compounds on each other.
Try the wine. Visibly emotional there. And members of Congress and the country are going to be living through that trauma again next week.
Well,
what's this guy's name?
whoever he is, he doesn't have to worry about getting raped.
Yeah.
I can tell you that much. Yeah. Jeez Louise, peppers and cheese, dude.
Now take off your damn coat and get me some fucking coffee.
Yeah, that guy's fucking turtleneck bugs me.
Oh, I found this. I forgot about this. I found this picture of AOC. This was another one of her lies. So this is when she supposedly went to go visit the kids in cages. You know, the children that were separated from their families.
Which ones? The ones that Obama put in, or the ones that put Trump like?
The DT one. The DT one.
Oh, Donald Trump kids in cages.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. The other
sure.
ones.
Clear up the Obama Foundation.
Yeah.
You can't criticize the other ones.
Oh, right.
It's
okay to
it's
put.
not your place.
Yeah. If you're Obama, you can put kids in cages.
But yeah, so this is this picture or this post that I found on Reddit here. It says, "Let us not forget the last time AOC tried to pull some bullshit when she's looking, or when she pretended to look at kids in cages, but it was just an empty parking lot." And here's the picture. Look at this. Look at this fake sad face. And like the first 3 images, followed by the ones on the bottom here, are hilarious. It's just a shot of them looking at the fence, looking through the fence, and on the other side you just see a parking lot, and there's just cars parked in it.
She kind of looks like the chick from Parks and Recreation. That show.
I haven't.
You know, like the only chick that looks like her from Parks and Recreation.
I haven't seen a lot of that show.
All right. Well, there is one chick that looks a lot like her.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
The image on the far right on the top just looks like a stock photo image you'd use for a PowerPoint in high school.
Yeah. It's so disingenuous, but that's every politician's. That's all they you know.
Yeah.
But they don't have time for anything else.
They don't. And
they've come too far.
Come too far.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. They've come too far. We've gone far enough. So
I'm in no ways tired.
I think it's time for us to go ahead and get the fuck out of here while we still have some energy. I'm ready for a
energy.
Siggy. Yeah, I need a Siggy break. I'm gonna take a piss. Then I'm gonna sit my ass back down in this chair and edit the episode and upload everything.
Good story.
Thank you all for joining us. I appreciate it greatly. Make sure you follow or subscribe. Everyone on Podbean, if you ever want to watch the video or watch the show live, you can always head over to Brass Tacks Podcast on YouTube. And same thing, we're live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. East Coast, 2 p.m. West Coast. And if you have any suggestions for the show or anything you want to see covered on the show, send all suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Follow our social medias, Facebook, Brass Tacks Podcast, Instagram, The Real Brass Tacks. And I think that's about it for me. If you guys got any plugs? Anyone going to be anywhere? Adam, you performing anywhere? Adam will be killing himself at the VA hospital down the street if you want to check that out.
We at the Wingstop tomorrow from 10 to 11:15. Aurora, if you're in Aurora, that's where I'll be.
This isn't working. This isn't playing well with the crowd. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Take care. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Fuck your mother.